Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Taurus weekly money and career reading from August 7th to the 13th, 2023. Taurus, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week, August 7th to the 13th, 2023. For the sign of Taurus, Chariot. Nicely done, Taurus. Let me just put these cards correctly. Determined, you're ready, you're moving forward. You're moving forward and you're in control with the Emperor here. If this is you, you can also be dealing with an Aries, a boss, someone you're working with, someone with power, decision maker. Feels like someone overpowering though, almost. This can be someone in your life. This can be someone you're working with, a father figure, right? A boss. It can be anything. It'll be different for everyone. But between the Chariot and the Emperor, you're moving forward. No matter what you want to move forward. There's an evolution of a project. You're pushing forward a project, or you're pushing forward an idea that's, it is developing and it is moving forward. And it seems coherent. It seems clear in your mind. So push forward, even though it seems that there's someone here, though. So this can be someone you can be working with, this Emperor, or this can be you. Almost feel like it's both. I feel like this is you wanting to be in control of this project and you don't have the full control, or it's the connection with this person which you would like to be in control and you don't have fully you don't have the control of maybe the emotional control. There we go. I got it. You have the Five of Cups, so there's a deception there. There's a little bit of frustration there of, standing steadfast in your convictions, in your idea. That's the way you want to push it forward. It's your idea, your business you're developing, or you're starting a new job, or you're getting into a school, or, starting classes, whatever, something like that. It's a project. It can be a life project, a career project. But I feel like we've had these cards before, Taurus, where you are being a little stubborn. So you're a little frustrated because maybe you're managing the money, maybe you're in control of the money, or you have money with the Pentacles here, or you have saved money for a project. And maybe you're not fully in control of the development of this project, but you are moving forward with the Strength card, right? No matter what the challenges are, you're mastering, you're dominating your frustrations, you're dominating your fears or your instincts. And I think you're taking this matter in your hands, and you want to find solutions no matter what. There you go. You have the Justice. So I think you're rising above. I think there's frustration there. Maybe it's not going exactly the way you want, or maybe you're not connecting in the same way with that person, or there's a disappointment in the way people are working on the project with you, or they're not delivering the way you wanted, or you're not connecting emotionally in the way you thought you would on this project that you have saved money for, or you are managing the budget. You're holding on tight no matter what to those finances. And you do have the Strength card, which is, pushing forward no matter what, taking all this in your hands. You want to do it, you will do it, and you want to be the boss of you and everyone else. Every time, not every time, no, I'm taking that back, Taurus. Often when I read your readings, I have a sensation of push, 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 control, being, it's almost like I have the image of being in at the Olympics and running, the 100-meter or whatever it is, that race, the amazing race, right, that everybody watches, and that you have to be number one at the finish line, and no matter what, you have to reign, which is a good thing, though, because you're powerful and you know that you can accomplish a lot and you can find solutions no matter what. And you have the justice. So justice is there when no matter what, whether it's a decision you make or have to make, an obligation, something that's going to change, that no matter what is going to change, to situate yourself, to place yourself in an energy, a more balanced energy. And so it's almost like life moves you or decides for you. If you're not deciding, if you're not making the decision, or someone else is not making the decision for this project, for this energy, because you do have the Ace of Wands, so you are starting something new, whether it's a passionate project, a new job, something, that an idea you're developing, whatever it is, it's almost like you have to shift your obligations for maybe you and your family to be able to start this job or start this new career. Or maybe it's in a new place, maybe you're moving, maybe you have to change cities, maybe you have to move your family to be able to start a new project, something like that. That's what the justice is. But the justice is also always there for your highest good. In other words, things must change or things must be decided to be able to stabilize and be more comfortable and find your space and find your rhythm in this on this new path, because you have an Ace of Wands. All right, comment down below, Taurus. Let me know where you stand. Let me know where you are on your journey. And if you don't wish to comment, which I completely understand, not everybody wants to share their life on these platforms, just put a heart down below. Let me know you connected with these energies. There we go. Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. So your determination is paying off. Your stubbornness is paying off. Beautiful. Look at that. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. This is a platform you wish to express your talent on. This is a community you want to be in. This is someone you want to stay connected with, even though you have difficulties or differences financially. This is something with this Ace of Wands. There's emotions involved. Emotions in your stubbornness, and there's a reason for this stubbornness. Well, I think there's always a reason, right? But there's a reason for you to keep your pentacles to yourself. There's an emotional reason. But here you are, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, finding, I think whatever decision you take, whatever this shift is, or this obligation you have, can be a family obligation, it can be a life obligation, it can be a career obligation, or just your personal obligation that you want for yourself. You are sort of culminating into a space that's very comfortable financially, and almost you're still closed off emotionally. But I feel, let's pull some more cards. I feel like this decision is sort of liberating you emotionally. Because the Ace of Cups sometimes can be the utter joy of finding our space to excel or space to be able to show our talent, express our talent, can be artistic, right? Cups are all about artistic. Seven of Swords. Yeah. There's this Five of Cups and Seven of Swords, which your frustration or your lack of trust on someone or a situation. It can be just an energy, or it can be you. Sometimes you don't trust yourself in pushing forward in a different way and seeing things in a different way. Although you don't have the Tower, I really feel like you're determined, no matter what, to stabilize yourself and remain you and be in control. There's so much power of control here that I'm tense as I am reading. It's so controlling. Control, 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 control. Right? Control. This has to work, and this has to work as I've always been, and this has to work with who I am. Wow. I'm very stressed right now as I read this reading. Comment down below. Let me know what you're going through. And it's not in a bad way, and this is in no way negative or in no way judgmental or condescending. This is just you powering through your energies, your desires, and stabilizing your emotions, stabilizing. Once you've made that choice, it's liberating. And then you have to sort of, it's almost like a plane. Yes, I'm seeing a plane landing. It's almost like a plane that finally, has to stabilize before they land. Or you're stabilizing your emotions before you land and feel free because you have control. If that is a little odd. High Priestess, yeah. Again, and follow your intuition though. Follow your intuition. I think you're understanding little by little. You're understanding little. You have 2 times the Emperor. So again, this can be an Aries in your life, in your area that you're working with, or you yet again in control. But I think you're understanding certain things now with this. With your control. I keep saying control. I apologize, but that's the way I read. I think that you understand that there's a new development. There's something new. You've been reflecting, you've been taking the time to introspect on your idea that you want to develop on a project. Maybe you've invested money in a project, maybe you've invested in a relationship or something like that with an Aries, but you know that this is a period where things are brewing, developing, right? And so 9 of Cups, here we are. Yeah. Oh, wow. This is something you've been wanting to do. This almost feels like a lifetime project. Yeah. Money coming in. It's all about the money. It's all about the money and the power. But you're not alone. There's a team here or a family here, right? You're not alone. You're building something. You're building an empire, or you're building your empire, right? Your world. This is something you desire. This is something you want with the 9 of Cups. Your idea that you've had in the back of your mind, that business you wanted to start, or that new idea, or that just life you want, right? They're pentacles. Pentacles, and there's the 10 of Pentacles here. You are stabilized financially. 6 of Cups, you're nostalgic of the old days, and you're wrapping something up. Okay, so you're wrapping something up. You might be wrapping up a conflict, or wrapping up something that was difficult, or something you felt, you were out of sync, or you couldn't trust the people, because you do have the 7 of Swords. So I think there's someone you don't feel like you can trust, or there's someone there that you feel is not being completely honest, or you thought they had your back, or you thought you were going to be able to work with these people, and you have a sort of feeling that this is the end of the road with those people, or with that company, or with that situation. Or it's just you, because these are swords, or it's just you now reminiscing of the past, but now closing that door, closing that valve. And you have the World card, right? And the World is really about that end of cycle, closing that valve, closing that door. Maybe it's something you cannot control, or maybe that's something that you know now is going to end, right? The nostalgia of the old, the way of the old, the past job, the past situation, the past solutions we had to our jobs. And I think that goes for everyone in these chaotic worlds where we understand that things are not the same, and we understand that we are working with different tools and different energies. But here you are, ace of, I mean, I'm not saying this lightly. You have 3 aces: Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands. So yes, you're closing one huge cycle. And I think that now, as you understand what to close, and as you understand how to reflect upon that and, you know, enter this new energy with these 3 aces of what you desire, what your life, you want your life to look like. Life is opening your opening arms, right? I think that you've worked a lot. You have really committed your heart and soul to maybe a career, your heart and soul to a job, your heart and soul to an idea, whatever, and you're sort of letting go and entering a new phase. And I think that you are really getting you're I want to say reaping the fruits of your labor, but I think you are gaining wisdom as you enter this new cycle. Therefore, you're getting rewarded for your hard work. There you go. And rewarding being in the right spot with the right people and just feeling comfortable in your art, comfortable in your career, comfortable in your job, in your work. But it hasn't been easy. And I feel like this obligation, this decision here is opening up a new world for you. And you're going to be able to breathe better if that, you know, if after this situation here, whatever it is of deception, frustration, disappointment, you thought it would be better, or you thought the people would apply themselves better, or they had better ideas, or would invest more, right? But this can also be, you know, you thought you were going to get the promotion, or you thought you were going to get the job, you thought you were going to move and, you know, start that new career or get into that school, but maybe that didn't pan out, right, with the 10 of Swords. But as you close that door, you have 3 aces, starting what you really wanted to do, starting what you had in your mind, yet again in control. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road. I feel like there's another card that wants to come out. King of Wands and the Hangman. There we go. So you've been waiting patiently, frustrated, waiting patiently for something to happen, to get that answer, to get that green light, or, you know, to get that call back. And now you realize that, yes, you are moving forward, you're creating, and you're bold, and you're getting your ambition back, but it's going to be different. Take a step back and allow it to come in. Take a step back. I feel like I said that last week already. Take a step back. It's okay. Because it's going to feel different. It's a different perspective, and it might be different people, but I like that because it's like, you couldn't keep pushing in that same direction, right? That was going nowhere, or not with the right people, or not with the right solution, or not with the right money, whatever it is, or the right team, or the right company, right? So now you're pausing, right? Take a chance, or take a moment to assess or reassess and see where you stand on your path. And it's new, it's emerging, it's coming in, and I think you're going to be able to see it once you pause and take a minute and understand how things have changed, and understand how your position has changed, and how this obligation, this decision you have made or you're making is really changing the deal. I like that. It's the situation. I mean, even if it's different, than what you expected. It's really, I think, something interesting. So you might want to take time out of your routine of what you usually do, of that same old, that day to day, and connect with a new way of seeing and thinking and seeing people and connecting with people. Taurus, I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for sharing your journeys, your energies. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Don't forget to put a heart down below or a comment, no matter what, positive or negative. Thank you so much for watching, Taurus. Have a great week, and I'll see you right back here for mid-August Money and Careers. Have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.